right, so prices in bullish momentum. Clear to see on the chart chat that we're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart.
The D-Money Show.
Out of that trade chat for 20 points, you're seeing it live here on YouTube. D-Money, who's rocking like us? Riding the EMAs. We're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart, kind of map those out. You can see how every time price puts in a low. So I would not be surprised if 26,000 level gets taken today. It's your wrong, baby. I'm back in the VDH. I'm feeling good. The next candles continue to ground higher to the upside. I wrote this momentum up to the 900. This is the year 2026, and I'm trying to make a little money. All right, guys, drop a W in the chat for that. If you made money on that trade, let's go. All right, guys, there's 20 points. That boy good. That boy good. Tune in, guys, Monday through Friday, live from the VDH, the D-Money Show. Let's go. All right.
Yo, yo, yo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Never fear. The BDH is here. Oh, man. We back. You already know. Good morning. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, okay. Ryan, looks like you're the first. You are the first person to comment, sir. All-American Car Wash boys, be ready. $100 daily gains. Let's go. Real trades. 1,000 people still here on the realest channel out. We appreciate the support. Oh, man. Marcus, looks like you were the first, and then I'm not sure what happened there, man. So you got stiff arm, buddy. 177 racer. Let's go. So yeah, guys, we are obviously we're here. Myself and Ginger. You got PW and the editor, Victoria. They're in Jersey, guys. You already know. So if you tuned in last night, there are some packs, some Pokemon packs being open. Shout out to the BDH fam, guys. I saw a lot of passionate BDH family members in the chat last night, so we appreciate the support, guys. Are the markets closed today? Yeah, if they were closed today, we wouldn't be here, sir. Best believe. But don't you fear, D-Money and Ginger's here. So iced coffee this morning. When you write, you write. When you write, you write, sir. Yeah, guys. So happy Monday. A little nasty weather this morning, guys, in South Florida. It was raining, but we'll get into the forecast in a little bit. So, and we're stuck in a big old range as of right now. So we are, if you look at the chart, guys, I do have yesterday's daily candle mapped out. So, or sorry, Friday's daily candle mapped out, obviously. 24,995.50 was the high, guys. 24,578.75 was the low. So we're hanging out inside of Friday's daily candles range, and we're ranging right now as well, guys, right? You can definitely see that. Looks like we're finally trying to break to the downside. This is the 5-minute chart. Just broke to the bottom, right? Broke out of the range to the downside, guys. So if you map out the range that we were just in, yeah, we just broke out, guys, to the downside, right? So you got a nice sell-off of about 20 plus points. Nothing too crazy. D-Money has the power to open the markets. Yeah, the market's open today, guys. Officially closes today at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't you fear. We'll be rocking out today for a little bit, guys. Obviously, price action is going to dictate some of that. But we're going to see what the open gives us. So if you look at the daily candle from Friday, guys, you got some indecision going on, right? You got a long top wick, long bottom wick, small candle body. So that's not encouraging as far as price making the decision what way they want to take it. So, but don't you fear, we'll have a poll coming out and we'll see what you guys are thinking. Soon enough, guys, right? In a few minutes, we'll have a poll coming out. Last holiday trading they printed on MOK with D-Money. Yeah, I remember that. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, guys, right? Hopefully we get some good price action today. The way I see it, guys, we'll let the market open up. I'm gonna map out obviously the ORB. First 5-minute ORB candle, opening range candle, and we'll see what happens here. We got 1,800 people tuned into the show, guys. It's a holiday, right? It's President's Day. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. Trying to keep the streak alive, guys, of 1,000 likes before 9:30. Looks like we're at 288 likes. No news today? Yeah. So, yeah, you're not going to have news today on the bank. Typically, no news on the bank holiday, right? So, yeah, you're just going to have basically the bank holiday caption, guys. That's it. So, there's not going to be any news release today. That boy good? Yeah, I'm good, guys. Had a good weekend, chilled out. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I mean, I missed obviously it was All-Star Weekend, NBA All-Star Weekend this past weekend. Saw Damian Lillard capture the 3-point contest again, guys. Right? Looks like Steph committed. Hey, not gonna lie, guys, I'm excited. I mean, it looks like Steph committed to next year, right? And it looks like he's trying to get Klay Thompson to be a part of that as well. So if that happens, it should be a movie, guys. So basketball equals overrated. Yeah, to you. To you. But yeah, guys, so I saw that. So we'll kind of see, and it looks like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, the new format, at least the games were competitive. So that's what I'll say, right? There's been a lot of flack in the NBA in regards to, each team scoring 300 points. They're dunking on every possession. No defense, right? The games last night were competitive. The dunk contest was trash. I'm not going to lie, guys. The dunk contest, and you know why? Because Matt LaFonga, whatever his name is, he was not in it, guys. That's why. So, all right. As far as today, chat, I do not have high expectations, right? Today, I'm going to go into the session basically trying to take what the market's going to give me, guys, right? I don't know what's going to happen. Could be really good price action. Maybe. Maybe not. You got the current daily candle with a nice long wick at the top. So we're going to sell to the downside and go back down to 578 level. Remains to be seen. On the 5-minute chart, we just broke out to the downside, guys, out of this range that we were stuck in since basically 6 o'clock this morning. So it remains to be seen. Isn't it a holiday today? Yeah, it's President's Day. Have something to bring up. Is there a certain amount $100 can make, or can I make whatever? You can make as much as you're able to make. They don't limit how much you're able to make, but if you're leveraging a prop firm, there is consistency rules that need to be followed, right? If you're trying to stay on schedule for payouts. And it looks like we have 2,200 people, guys, tuned into the show. It's 9:10. Appreciate the support. If you haven't already, do me a solid, hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We're going to drop a poll in the chat and see how you guys are feeling as far as market open as we break to the downside right now, right? We had a break out of this range that we were stuck in below basically 840, and you're getting some selling pressure, a drop of about 40 points. So I'm going to drop a poll, guys, and see how you guys are feeling. Do you guys feel that we're going to go up at open? And see what you guys think. See how the chat's feeling. Like I said, I don't have any expectations today, guys, right? I'm just going to let the market basically open up and do its thing, and then I'm going to try to join the momentum in that direction. That's the plan. And the reason why, guys, is because that Friday's daily candle that I just covered, Friday's daily candle looks a little womp, right? Meaning that there's a lot of indecision on that candle, guys. You got a long wick at the top and the bottom. You got a small candle body. So I'm going to let price basically do its thing. And then I'm going to try to join the momentum, whether that's for longs or shorts, guys, to be honest. No expectation going into the market today. It's a holiday, guys, right? So I'm going to let it set up a little bit. That's all. James, what up, bro? Good morning. Hey, what's up? How are you? We just out here trying to make a little money. As always, guys. Right now, 56% of the chat is still early, so we got a ton of time. I feel that the market's going to go up at open. So, do you fade the chat? We're going to find out. How many contracts do you trade on an average trade, and how many points do you seek? Ronnie Trader. Yeah, it depends on typically I'm trading anywhere between 1 to 2 contracts. And I'm looking for it depends on the range, right? Trying to pick up as many points as possible. If it's a range market, then I'm trying to basically measure out how big the range is, and I'll go from there, right? So, but if I'm risking, if you want to know like stop loss standpoint, I think anywhere between 20 to 25 points for me, based on how I trade, because I'm looking at the higher time frame, guys, and I'm entering on the lower time frame, which is a 5-minute chart. I don't go lower than a 5-minute chart. So that's your answer, right? But if it's larger than 20, 25 points, I mean, that's you're starting to kind of, that needs to be a good reward trade, right? Where if maybe you're risking bigger than that, then you're trying to pick up 50, 60, 70 points as an example, if it's in the range, right? D-Money, would you advise on getting 20 plus funded accounts? What time you on? I like the username there. It depends. I mean, are you taking payouts? That's the thing, right? I mean, you gotta keep everything in perspective, guys, right? Have you taken some payout? Have you taken some payouts, and now you're trying to scale? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because you're able to spread your risks across the 20 accounts. I got 20 Apex accounts, guys. right? But you have to, you know, I think PW kind of talked about that. I think it was last week, that the majority of people don't have 20 accounts on Apex, right? You have the ability to get 20 accounts, but the majority of the average trader out there, they don't have 20 accounts, guys. Right? So, and the market's kind of, it's still selling down, guys, right? Broke out of that range to the downside. You can clearly see that. Love how that happened pre-market, right? Broke out, bearish EMA cross on a 5-minute chart, and you basically sold off. So far, 70 points to the downside, guys. So you gotta love it. 1 hour chart right now, it is bearish. It's very interesting that the current 1 hour candle, guys, does not have a top wick. D-Money, how many contracts do you think in a live account if you have 2K? Ah, man. Guys, if you got $2,000, I would probably say that it's probably smart. I'm not a financial advisor, guys, and I'm not here to provide financial advice. But I would say that you probably want to trade. You got a small room for error with $2,000 trading minis. So I would probably recommend micros, to be honest. Somebody put 1 micro. Yeah, you might want to trade micros, to be honest, man. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just keeping it real, right? I mean, you don't have a lot of room for error if you're trading minis, because I think you need per $1,000 per contract, right? $1,000 per contract that you're trying to trade. So if you got $2,000, I mean, it's easy to fall under the threshold from a margin standpoint, right? And you're going to be done. So I trade 5 to 10 micros and get $1,000 a day. Dylan, let's go. Yeah, you're getting a nice little sell-off here, guys. Right to the downside. Temporarily, right? So we'll see what happens. 700 votes so far. 58% feel like we're going up at open. At 9:30, yeah. It's still the same time. You still play it, yeah. D-Money, would you guys have ever have a meetup somewhere? I'll be willing to pull some old age pension to come see you guys. Lucas, you never know. Stay tuned. Right? I know we had a car show. We had the car show meetup. So I would just say stay tuned, guys. So yeah, so guys, there's no traditional open today, right? The stock market, obviously today is closed, guys, right? So when you say open, you're referring to the 9:30 time frame, where typically you're still gonna get some volatility, guys, at 9:30. That's what we're referring to today, right? So yeah, the stock market is not open today, guys. 1,001 people. Oh, we got 1,001 people now. 1,001 people watching on President's Day from the beach in Puerto Rico. Let's go. Oh, man. So, yeah, so we'll see what happens, guys, right? We got, you had a nice little sell-off there that hopefully that's not the trade of the day, because that would be unfortunate, right? What up, D-Money? God bless here in Puerto Rico. Hey, nice. Yeah, that's definitely a spot I want to visit, guys. Haven't been to Puerto Rico yet, so for sure. It's raining right now. Well, guess what? It was raining here in Fort Lauderdale, guys. Let's do the weather forecast. Now that you bring that up, I think that's a good transition. Let's go. So it was rainy this morning, chat. Right now, Fort Lauderdale, currently 73 degrees. Mostly cloudy. You got to love it. The high today is going to be 84. The low, basically overnight, guys, was 68 degrees. So that's your Fort Lauderdale forecast for today. Like I said, it was raining earlier, guys. So it's a little nasty out. Yesterday was really good weather yesterday, chat. I think the high was like 80 or 81. It was sunny. Not too hot. So, but today's a little cloudy. A little cloudy and a little rain action. Dig into Vibe Music. I'm ready to pass an account and melt some snow up here in Minnesota. 50 degrees today. Let's go. It snowed here earlier in New York City. Yeah, I don't envy that, guys. Well, obviously, PW is in New Jersey, guys, and he posted on his X account that upon landing yesterday, getting ready to land, obviously there were some snow caps there, right? You saw the snow. So, don't want no parts of that. Maybe a pull back to 805s and then sell to 700s. Yeah, it could be possible, guys. I mean, so if you look at what's going on here on the daily chart, you got to, the 4-hour chart. This is a rejection basically off the 14 EMA right now. So we're gonna head lower. Yeah, there's a lot of room to the downside, guys. Right? Could even target 24,578, which is the Friday's daily candle low. That could be in play as well. So we'll see. A 1,000 votes, 58% feel that we're gonna go up. So it's gonna be interesting to say the least, guys. Do me a solid if you haven't already, guys. Hit the like button. We got 3,500 people tuned in on President's Day right now. Let's go. I appreciate the support, guys. Trying to keep the streak alive of at least 1,000 likes before 9:30, chat. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. As we kind of wait for this thing to kind of set up here, right? So we'll see what happens, guys. Try to join the ORB setup, right? In either direction. Gonna be patient. Let it set up a little bit, and then I'll look to join the party. As we kind of continue to sell off a little bit here. So you gotta love it. Yeah, I mean, it's one-sided right now, guys, the chat, right? 60% feel that we're gonna go up at open. So if this is gonna be a fade to chat moment, we'll see. Is a 10-point stop too tight? Depends on the setup. Right? Like, oh man, maybe you're just starting to trade. There's times where you can have a 10-point stop, for sure. But on some trades, it is going to be too tight, right? It depends on the range. It depends on the previous candles high and low, as an example, right? There's a lot of things that factor into that. All right, we're at 996, guys, likes. So need 4 more likes. We'll be at 1,000. Keep the streak alive, even on President's Day. You gotta love it. So, D, how much can you afford to lose on a trade? Yeah, that depends on your account size and your risk tolerance. those are personal questions, guys, right? Like, meaning that it depends on you as a trader and how much you're comfortable risking, right? There's people out there that, you know, they risk the same amount per trade. There's people out there that switch it up. It just depends, guys. There's no right or wrong answer. It's a personal preference thing. Obviously, if you're trading with a prop firm that has a stop or a loss limit max per trade, then obviously you probably want to factor that into your trading. Tech, it gets lame asking for likes over and over again. Hey Tech, it's a free stream, man, right? So you might not like that we ask for likes, but guess what? It helps grow the channel. It's free to like, it's free to subscribe. So we apologize if it's not up to your fancy, sir. Right? But it's a free stream, man. So that's all I can tell you, buddy. We could be that stream, guys, right? That charges for like some of these other guys for Discord and all of that stuff, and we want to ask for likes. So it looks like his message. It looks like he gone. So I love you. All right, so we hit 1,100 likes, guys. I appreciate the support. Let's go. Actually, 1,300. So, Tech, hey, man. Hey, thanks for the shout out. All right, guys. So, yeah, what am I looking for? We got 3 minutes left. Nothing in particular today, guys. Obviously, we had a sell-off already to the downside, right? We just swiped the these overnight lows, right? We just took out overnight lows, guys, as well, right? So pretty healthy sell-off from, I mean, almost 90 points. So I mean, if we're gonna sell off now, I would probably want some kind of downside upside move, and then for a retracement and then a continuation, right? So I'm going to end the poll, guys. 58% feel like we're going up at open. 1,500 votes. DMONEY, you deserve it all and more, good sir. Hey, I appreciate that, the love book. Let's go. So we got about a minute left, guys. A minute and 25 seconds. Getting ready for market open here. Gonna be patient, not gonna force anything, guys, and we'll see what happens. This is a 15-minute chart. Keep in mind we're inside of Friday's daily candles range. The low of the range is 24,578, guys. So I'm keeping that in mind as well. So there is more downside if they want to send this thing lower. There's a lot more downside potential of roughly about 200 points, right? So we'll see how we open up. 45 seconds left. Get ready. The market is closed today due to Washington's birthday. Yeah. It's a holiday, President's Day. All right, guys. You got about 12 seconds left. Short today. I got to see how this thing opens up. And we are open. So I'm gonna let this at least a 5-minute opening range set up, guys, right? See what happens here. Low volume. Yep, exactly. So, yeah, you got a little rejection, and then you got a little follow through here, but starting off slow, but there's plenty of time left, guys. Over 4 minutes left on this current 5-minute candle. We'll see what happens here. Are we going to get a push up? And then a continuation to the downside? Remains to be seen here. Ken, huge move, 10 points. Yeah, so far. You gotta love it, right? That's why I said I got zero expectations coming in today, guys. But shout out to the chat. Honestly, chat. We got 5,000 people watching on a holiday, guys. That's cray cray with Lil Ray Ray. So I definitely appreciate it, guys. We don't take it for granted at all. Where's Corn Dog Tim? I'm not sure. Corn Dog Tim, if you're in the chat, let us know. Somebody wants to see, they want a wellness check. As we kind of wait, guys, right, to see what happens here. You had a nice sell-off before 9:30, roughly 90 points to the downside, guys. And we'll see what happens here, right? Swiped the overnight lows already, so that's a little interesting, guys. Keep in mind, I did tell you that current 1 hour candle does not have a top wick at all, guys. So that's a little interesting as well, but we'll see how this thing plays out today. Got about 2 minutes left on the current 5-minute candle, and we will we'll let this thing form out. We'll see if, you know, it's going to form, obviously, that ORB trade. Frame it right for the first 5-minute candle, guys. If it's a weak candle, meaning that there's a long wick at the top and the bottom of the candle and a small candle body as an example, then that's not great. That's not ideal price action. So I have to wait for more confirmation. Three points, I'm out with a W. Hey, you gotta love it. You gotta love it, guys. PW's in the house. What up, what up, what up? As we get close to this opening range 5-minute candle setting up, guys. So I'm gonna map that out. But we got PW in the house, guys. Obviously, he's in New Jersey. It was at the Logan Paul Pokemon event last night. Pack opening. Let's go. 776.50. Low 746. All right, so I'm mapping out the 5-minute candles opening range, high and low, guys. It's gonna be set, and it's an indecision candle, like I said, right? So far, long wick, top and the bottom. PW, what's the weather looking like, man? And did you hit up the Philly cheese, one of those Philly cheese spots yesterday? Looks like you did. How was the Philly cheesesteaks? He said it's freezing. Oh, man. All right, guys. So, yeah, he's saying it's freezing. It's still freezing there. Gee golly willigers. He said Geno's was good, guys. So it looks like he went with Geno's. So shout out to everybody in the chat that called out Geno's. Looks like the recommendation was on point. Let's go. We got about 5,400 people tuned into the show, guys. It's a holiday. It's a bank holiday. So we appreciate the support. Looks like we're sitting at 1,500 likes. It's only 9:35 as I kind of wait for this ORB setup to play out. It's snowing. It was snowing last night. Oh, man. PW, yeah, hey. Yeah. It's good for about a day, right? After the, after a day of snow, guys, I'm done, to be honest. All right, so we're still inside the 5-minute opening range candle, guys, so far, right? The low of the candle is 24,746. Are we gonna get a break to the downside here? Look, it's looking like it, right? All right, there's a break to the downside, guys. And we'll see if we can close below the ORB low, right, of 24,746. So I'll let this 5-minute candle do its thing, guys, right? I don't want to get snapped on and it basically reverses back inside of the opening range. So I want like a nice candle closure below it. Keep in mind on the 1-hour chart, if we're going to flush to the downside, guys, there's a lot of room, right, to 24,570 or lower. So just trying to be patient here. Brickle Trader, what up, D-Money? Hey, what's up? How are you? Right back inside the opening range, guys. You see why I want to wait? $5,500 people tuned in, guys. Man, I appreciate that. We don't take it for granted, guys. It's a holiday, right? And you guys are rocking out with us. I appreciate the support. And I don't take it for granted. So just being patient here. Gonna let this play out, guys, right? Back inside of the 5-minute opening range. 15-minute candle right now. There's some indecision going on. You got a nice long wick at the top and the bottom of the candle so far. So just being patient here, guys. You've had a lot. So if you count the amount of bearish candles we've had, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've had 13 bearish candles in a row on the 5-minute chart, which is very interesting, guys. And that previous, like I said before, the current 1-hour candle does not have a top wick. So definitely going to be patient here. Doesn't mean we can't get more downside. I'm just simply saying that there's been basically a straight sell-off here for the last 13 5-minute candles, which is very interesting. Market is drunk. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, a lot of times, guys, it's obviously price, the ranges could be smaller, etc., right? On a holiday, on a big holiday. Hey, D-Money, watch out for 720 level. Yeah, it could come, guys. I mean, you're getting a rejection here on the 5-minute chart below that opening range low of 24,746, and you got about 7 seconds left, right? So this is a pretty convincing candle closure to the downside. And you got the 15-minute ORB that's going to set up, guys, in about 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So that candle closed bearish, right? And you have, let's see. So yeah, so that's 13 candles, guys, right? 13 bearish candles on the 5-minute chart. It's a little interesting. You don't see that every day, guys, right? DMONEY, did you have the same strategy when you traded the Forex market? No. Pretty much bounced around a lot, right? When I was trading Forex, guys. And then I had to revert back to keeping it simple using a higher time frame, which right now the 1-hour chart's extremely bearish, but no top wick. The 4-hour chart is bearish as well. Got about 18 minutes left. So this is a little interesting, guys, right? So if I want to get short, I would want to see some kind of push up, guys, after 13 basically bearish candles. And then a rejection for more selling pressure to the downside, right? So when I look to the left on the higher time frames, guys, this is the 4-hour chart. We did reject out the 14 EMA up here where the arrow is. So you can see that. That's the 14 EMA. But you know, you just want basically some kind of pullback and then maybe continuation. You're starting to get that now, right? So if you lose 728, more downside could be in play, as they just basically did that, right? Flushed 728. Yeah, this is it. This is interesting today, guys. So you've had a lot of selling pressure to the downside, guys, back to back to back, right? But yeah, look like they want to drop this thing lower. We just rejected the 5-minute charts, that range, right? 24,746 just got flushed. Just got to be patient here, guys, because I feel like there's a snapback coming, possibly, right? After that many bearish candles. $15-minute opening range is going to be set here. In about 50 seconds, guys. So I'll wait for this, obviously, to set up the 15-minute ORB. We'll map it out. 711.50 is the low so far. It keeps. Do you trade NQES because of volatility? Yeah, I trade NQ because typically it has some pretty good moves, right? So we'll let the 15-minute ORB set up, guys, and then we'll try to frame a setup here. All right, so I'm gonna try a short here, guys. Man, this thing flushed already. You gotta love it. So trying to short here for more lows, maybe to like 680 level. Pretty much the break of that 15-minute range to the downside. There's 15 points, guys. And we'll see if we get more continuation. Gonna watch this here because if it yokes back, I'm gonna close this out, right? It could easily yoke back into that opening range, so I gotta be careful here, guys. Yep, it's trying, right? It's trying to get back inside of the range. All right, there's more continuation. Let's see if we can get down here, guys. All right, there's over 15 points. All right, so there's 20 points, guys. And basically slowing down a little bit, but we'll see if we get more a flush more to the downside. There's room. Oh, there's a yoke. All right, so and there's a lot of room down there, guys, right? There's a lot of room, right? There's 20 points. Come on, baby. Flush, flush, flush. All right, it's 695. All right, gave it enough time here, guys, right? Gonna close that out. First trade, drop a W in the chat, guys. If you took the short call out, break of the 15-minute opening range to the downside, and you're right, good thing I closed that because we're right back inside of the ORB now. Let's go, baby. So it was up like 20 points, and you can kind of feel it, right? How it's starting to react right back inside of the opening range. So you got to be a little careful here, guys. And the reason why is because you've had so many bearish candles in a row. So you had 13 plus candles, right, on a 5-minute chart. So gave it enough time to flush to the downside, and you got to yoke back inside of the opening range, guys. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid, right? Look at this pullback. So you gotta put everything into perspective here, guys, right? If you've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is the 15th candle that's bearish, guys, right? So I'm not gonna hold on to something, and you kind of felt it, right? You can kind of feel that yoke coming because you couldn't get a lot of continuation. So that's everybody if you're out there and you want to know what DMONEY calls a yoke, this is what I call a yoke, guys, right? They push this thing right back inside of the opening range. Look at the bottom wick. 30-point bottom wick, right? So if you got short down here and you held it, if you got short at 690, you're down 30 points right now, right? So if you saw a lot of W's in the chat, guys, let's go. Never fear. The BDH is here. And it's we'll kind of wait now for this 5-minute candle. It's gonna close out in a second here. Close out bullish. So I would say that the longs, guys, I just try to, oh man, this thing is running, guys. Quick long here. Bullish pin bar setup, guys. Trying to target a pop here up to maybe 770. Gotta watch the yoke here though, right? But $13-14 bearish candles in a row, guys. You want to pop here. Doesn't mean it has to happen, but we'll see. Targeting that EMA, guys. All right, let's go, baby. Targeting the 14 EMA, 24,770 area. And that's only because we've had a lot of selling pressure to the downside, guys. Where could we trap a lot of people, right? All right, let's go, baby. See if we can get up here, guys. All right, there's 10 points. See if they got some more juice here to get us up here. With momentum, right? Just saw the bullish pin bar, guys, a swipe, and then you got it, right? So you want some more upside here. You've had 13 or 14 bearish candles in a row. So just trying to play into the theory that they're going to get some kind of relief here. To the upside, right? All right, there you go. There's 745. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys. All right, there's pretty close to 15 points, right? You want to see if we can get a little bit more pop here. All right, there's over 15 points, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's over 20 points, guys. That boy good. That boy good. All right, we'll take the 20-point popper, dude. Right? We'll take it, guys. We'll take the 20-point call out there. On a holiday. So hey, do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Looks like we got 5,600 people tune into the show, guys. Don't you fear. The DMONEY show's here. And yeah, guys, we're at 1,900 likes. Do me a solid, hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I don't know why you wouldn't be. We just out here trying to make a little monies. Let's go. The accounts are rolling, guys, right? So we're up almost $2,100 across the 3 accounts. You already know. So the thought process, guys, let's go over that trade really quick, right? Let's talk about why, you know, the longs felt good, guys. Well, when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 bearish candles in a row, guys, and you get a setup like this where you got a bullish, basically pin bar setup, guys, swipe the low of the previous 5-minute candle, close back inside of the opening range, 15-minute opening range, guys, and it closed bullish, that to me sounds that bulls are ready to take this thing higher, guys. All right. Why am I not trading directly from TradingView? Because I'm copy trading 3 accounts. And yeah, guys, I mean, I think here we go, right? It's trying to break that opening range high. This was the target area, guys, right? 24,775. It's a bank holiday, so I took the 20 points off. You gotta love it. And it'll be curious to see now, right? Do we get a reaction here? Do we get a meaning that we reject, or do we get continuation, guys? So I mean, I would say that after a sell-off that we've had that many candles, guys, I can't remember the last time I've seen 13 or 14 bearish candles in a row. I mean, that's cray with Lil Ray Ray, right? So this could be the start of a V-shaped recovery. Curious to see if we bust through the opening range high of 24,776, and can we close, right? That's the question. Can we close up there, guys? Above it, right? If we can close above it, make no mistake about it, 24,828 could be in play, because that's the 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Could be the next level of interest if price is going to continue with the V-shaped recovery here, right? DMONEY, will Lil Ray Ray merchandise get will Lil Ray Ray get merchandise before you too? Oh yeah, I'm not sure. You never know. I mean, you never know around here, guys. Right? You got Jerome. Jerome got a shirt. You got the website, and let's see. Well, the good thing is, looks like Jerome is he's camped out at Margate, guys. So he's with one of the baby mamas, it looks like. So never fear. This guy's back in South Florida, so you gotta love it. If you haven't already, guys, you can check out the website wherejerome.com and literally track this guy's whereabouts. So if you see him, make no mistake about it, guys, let me know. I'll call the authorities. Get him arrested. I have no issue doing that. Right? I'll be the snitch. DMONEY, I'm up 2,000 on the holiday. You're nasty. Hey, I appreciate that. But you did all the work. Right? I don't take any credit for that, guys. All right, so see how this is what I was referring to, chat. You gotta look for these reactions if you're an EMA trader off the EMAs, right? Because if we're gonna head back to the downside, guys, and put in new lows, a lot of times the EMAs are gonna be areas of interest where in this example, the buyers run out of steam and the bears step back into the market and take price lower. So got to see how we react here, guys. If you're a bull, you want us definitely above 24,776, because that would signify that we're clearly in control and we're going to attempt to put in higher highs. But this reaction right now, it's not great. Keep in mind, guys, the 1-hour chart is still bearish, right? It's about to close in 5 seconds. The same thing with the 4-hour chart, guys. This is the 4-hour chart. It's bearish as well. All right, so there's a new candle open, chat. So the previous 4-hour candle was bearish. Previous 1-hour candle was bearish. The low was put in at 24,692.75. So need to watch to see how price reacts here, right? So I'm watching this 5-minute candle to see if it closes above the 14 EMA. Chat, I'll be watching. And nothing's changed thought process wise, guys, right? You've had a lot of bearish momentum in the market. So you would want to see, even if they want to take price lower, you would obviously want to see them push this thing up and get rejected and then sell back off to the downside, as an example, right? If you're a bear. So this is a wait and see scenario for me, chat. Right? I need to see how this 5-minute candle is going to play out. So I'm going to be patient here. And typically I like to wait for the 1 hour when it's a new 1 hour candle, guys, and a new 4 hour candle. I do love to wait for at least the first 5-minute candle to set itself up and see how it plays, right? So how are you guys feeling out there, chat? Took 2 trades. Made a little money. Up almost 2,100 across the 3 accounts. You already know. Let's go. Somebody's going to tell you out there, guys, that it's a bank holiday and you can't trade it. Well, you're rocking with the BDH. I love you. What am I drinking? Well, that depends, sir. Are you sending the same thing? Are you sending a VIP drink to the BDH? This is a little. I'm not gonna lie. This is a little latte action here, guys. Giant pin bar in a 30-minute chart. Yeah, let's take a look at it. Yeah. So I mean that correlates with what we saw in the 5-minute chart, right? But yeah, that's definitely, you know, I'm not bearish off of that candle, right? You got to be semi-bullish, guys. But I would say that you could play this one or two ways, right? And if you want to play it conservatively, you could say that, okay, hey, above 24,799.75, guys, the 15-minute candle's opening range high. Right, if we can close above that level, right, maybe we push to the upside, we come back, we do a retracement, and then we continue higher, guys. You can join that momentum, right? So bulls, you can be like, hey, I want to see us above the opening range at this point, right? Already took 2 trades, chat. So you need to, in my opinion, you would want to wait for something great now to kind of stick out at you, like, man, I got to take this trade. So a closure above the 15-minute candle's opening range, guys, which I'm not sure how this. Oh, I know what happened. I know exactly what happened here, guys. Hold on one second. So when I got to remap this out, right? When I went to the Jerome website and then switched back, it didn't lock in my level. So all right, so let me remap this out, guys. 578, 24,578. That's right. The high was 24,995. We're right at that opening range, right? That's what I'm seeing here. 995.50. Give me 1 second, chat. Don't you worry, we're gonna get it sorted here. So yeah, we are above the opening range high right now. 15-minute candle opening range high, right? High of the candle was 24,776. 776.50. So we are breaking above it, guys. and the EMA as well. So this is bullish. This is bullish price action, chat. Make no mistake about it. Low of the candle was 24,711.50, right? So I got it mapped out here, right? So yeah, so this 5-minute chart, guys, this is what you will want if you're a bull, right? We just closed above the opening range. Opening range, 15-minute candles, opening range. So the question would be, can we hold above it? There you go, right? All right, so we can get up here, guys. 823 could be in play. This is a solid V-shaped recovery happening, chat, right now. So if you got long here, the stop will be at 777. So we'll probably want to wait for maybe a 780 test. See if we can hold this range, guys, right? Pushes up, comes down, does a small retracement, and then continues up to maybe 24,000, like 823. Do you use VWAP? Yeah, I don't use VWAP. Nothing against it. I just don't use it, guys. Right? So now it remains to be seen. Can we get more continuation to the upside here? 15-minute candles looking pretty bullish so far, but 24,814, guys. That's the 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart, right? So if we're going to continue this bullish momentum to the upside, then we should head to that 14 EMA on the 15-minute chart, because we've already got above it on the 5-minute chart, right? So if the uptrend is going to continue, guys, then we should be headed to the 15-minute chart's 14 EMA. So remains to be seen here. Gonna be patient. See if the momentum kind of picks up to the upside here, right? And if it does, guys, like I said, I would not be surprised if this 824 level gets taken. Had a lot of selling pressure, like 14 bearish candles in a row, right? We're above the opening range high of 24,776.50. So that would be the next area of interest, guys, if we're going to continue to the upside. Got my 10 points each account. Nice hanging with y'all. You gotta love it. Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that at all. So getting a pullback here, guys, right? Into the opening range. Coming close to the opening range candles high of 24,776. Look out for this area, guys. Is it going to be a bounce area, or is there going to be a reaction here to the downside? So, all right. 5-minute candle's going to close. Looking like it's bearish, guys. So we would have to get back above that 798 level for longs, in my opinion, right? And if that happens, then yeah, we could be headed up to 823 or higher. This is a critical area, guys, in my opinion, for bulls, right? Because if they can't keep this above the opening range candles high, could be a lot of selling pressure stepping into the market to take us back to new lows. So keep in mind that the previous 1 hour candle was bearish, guys, and we're starting to get a sell-off here. Look at the current 1 hour candle. Got a rejection wick off the range. So need to watch this here, guys, to kind of see. The 1 hour candle's interesting, chat. Not gonna lie. So if you're bullish, if you're a bull right now, guys, you want us back above 778 with conviction. If you're bearish, you want us to hold the opening range candles high of 24,776, right? And continue to the downside, right? So you had a V-shaped recovery, guys, right back to the EMA. You had a bit of a sell-off here. And if we can reclaim these highs up here above 800, basically right at 800, right? 24,798, then more upside is more than likely on the way, but need to see how price reacts here. So the higher time frame is bearish, guys. The 1 hour chart is bearish, right? So got to be careful here and see, got to wait, see if we get a sell-off here. And if that's the case, there's a lot of downside potential. So definitely a battle right now going on between the bulls and the bears. Right below the opening range candles high. And there's a sell-off, guys. You gotta love it. All right, so this is yeah. Temporarily, bears are back in control, chat. As this 1 hour candle starts to get bearish. Nice size bottom, nice size top wick, sorry. Nice size top wick on the 1 hour candle, guys. You got about 20 seconds left. $15-minute bearish pin bar, yeah. Yeah, so far, right? Swipe the high and then now it's rejecting back down, so that's not great if you're a bull. I agree. Yeah, so shorts right now, guys, right? If we can maybe push up, form some kind of top wick towards 24,772 and then sell back to the downside, then I would say look out, right? So shorts below 754. would be the wave, right? To be honest, looking for maybe 718 or lower. So you will want some kind of push up here, guys. Form some kind of top wick. And then more selling pressure to step in, right? Bear flag, yeah. And you're getting a push back up so far. Look left, yeah, I know. Holding short until 24,600, nice. Yeah, that could be in play, guys, right? You just want a rejection here off of these levels. So like on the 5-minute chart, you want a rejection here. You don't want it back above the 14 EMA, guys, which will put us almost basically back above the opening range high. So if we get back above the opening range high, not great. So just waiting to see how this plays out here. All-time periods oversold, it's up 5. Yeah. Current 1-hour candle, it is bearish, guys. Small candle body, however. 4-hour candles bearish, small candle body. So I would say if we lose 751, guys, we're headed for probably new lows, right? So this is a line in the sand here. But you just feel like there, right? Some trickery could be coming here, guys, right? But you got a rejection of the EMA so far. Lot of volatility kind of battling right now, right? There's a battle going on between the bulls and the bears. Typically when that happens, guys, we snap back the opposite direction, but we'll see if we get a flush here to the downside, right? W shape, yeah, it could be. All right, you got about 15 seconds left on the current candle, guys, right? So we'll see how this thing closes out. Just trying to be a little patient here. 15-minute candle is bearish. So we'll see. All right, there's a push back up. 15-minute candle still bearish. 30-minute candle still bearish so far, right? And what's interesting, guys, yeah, I'm leaning more to shorts right now, only because the current like 30-minute candle, guys, it swiped the previous candle's high, right? So it already put in a high, guys. So a lot of times when that happens, there's more downside coming. Now, if it explodes to the upside, that's fine. You could try to join that momentum once that happens. But I would have to, I mean, look at the 30-minute chart so far, right? So I can't be bullish right now, guys, unless we're back above 24,776. That's how I have to play that. So the shorts are in play, guys. Down to 711 or lower, right? As of right now. Because that 30-minute candle is kind of telling that we were not able to put in. We put in a higher high, but we swiped it, right? And now we're back inside the range, so that's not great for bulls. Heading down towards ORB, yeah, I believe so, yeah, right? Based off that previous current 30-minute candle, guys, right? Can't be bullish now because we're back inside the range, and we had a all right. So there you go, right? So there's the continuation to the downside. Low 720. You can kind of see how we reject it right off the 14 EMA. We had a sell-off, right? 30-minute candle doesn't look good right now. You got a long exhaustion wick, was able to put in a higher high. And a lot of times when you see that, guys, that's not great, right? Because that candle basically opened up, put in that higher high, and then it started to sell back down to the downside. So see, 771. So yeah, about 50 points off of the 14 EMA, right? All right, so about a minute left on the current 5-minute candle, guys. You had a rejection of the 14 EMA. And you got to keep an eye out on the opening range candles low, 24,711. If that gets swiped, look out for 24,692.75, right? Five-minute time frame, yeah. There has not been a single 5-minute chart to finish above the 14. Yeah, I know. So far, yeah. So far. I mean, since 10 o'clock, right? That 10 o'clock candle. Yeah, like for me, there's no longs in play right now, guys. You would have to be short bias. I would have to be short bias right now because we're hanging out below the 14 EMA. And we're back inside the opening range. So you could play this one of two ways, guys. You could try to attempt to short it down to the low of the opening range, or you can wait for a break to the downside, right, of like that 711 level, and wait for maybe a retracement and then look for new lows on this session. There's a couple ways to play it. When is PW back? He'll be back this week, probably tomorrow. He'll be back tomorrow, guys. Never fear. Hey, DMONEY, just joined. Any winning trades? Yeah, I took 2 trades already. So, oh man, you gotta love it, guys. Took 2 trades, guys. The accounts are up right at $2,100, right across the 3 accounts. So yeah, this short would be keep an eye out for these for the break here, guys. Right. Obviously, today's a bank holiday chat. Took 2 trades already. The accounts are green. And so now at this point, you can wait for a break. Like I said, want to see what happens here, because if it flushes through 24,711 with momentum, then I'll wait for maybe a retracement to that range and then short it for a bigger sell-off, right, to the downside. I'm on 516 on 4 accounts. Let's go. Hey, John, congrats. What time does the market close today? 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. I'll be here today until probably right at 11. Right? Not gonna overstay my welcome today with it being a bank holiday, guys, and early closure. Already took 2 trades. It's 10:30, guys. So no need to no need to overstay the welcome, to be honest. Why you move from 5-minute to 15-minute ORB? Yeah, because the first 5-minute candle today wasn't convincing, guys. Right? So if you look, this is the first 5-minute candle, opening range candle, right? That's not a convincing candle, guys. So if you notice, I said pre-market or pre-9:30 that if the 5-minute ORB closes with a long wick at the top and the bottom and a small candle body, then that's not a strong candle, right? So that's why wanted to wait. So if you're trying to trade a flush here, guys, yeah, I mean 7-11, right, would be the area if they can get it down there. And then 693, right? But definitely not long bias right now. Got to wait and see. Now, it would be unfortunate if they decide to range this for the rest of this until 1 o'clock. You never know, right? Meaning that they bounce this from the bottom of the range right back up the opposite direction. That could happen as well, guys. So that's why I'm saying I need to wait to see how this thing plays out here. So can they flush 7-11 and take out 692, put new lows in on the session? Or are they going to pop this back the opposite direction and head back to the top of the range, which is at 24,776? That's the question, guys. You got 20 seconds left on the current candle. And there's a test. All right, so now we just closed barely below that opening range, guys. You figure they're gonna snap this high, the low, right? They just snapped it. There you go. That's what I was looking for, right? Because it didn't have a bottom wick. So it just popped up above it. And you want us basically to respect now this 730 area, which is the previous candle's high. You got a new 30-minute candle that just opened, guys. So you want some, you know, unfortunately, you might not get a deep retracement. You might not get it, right? But it's meaning that you want price to push up here and form a nice top wick and then continue with more selling pressure to the downside. Kind of hanging out right back inside of the opening range. Remember the last time we were down here, guys? Caught the long, right? After this candle was formed, the bullish pin bar, right? Took a long. So it's trying to move. It's just moving a little slow here. So it's gonna snap back up. Yeah, it could. That's why you gotta that's why you gotta be careful, right? Because this could be a snapback reaction, guys. Who knows, right? We gotta wait and see. There's a lot of selling, there's a lot of downside left, guys, right? If they're really gonna flush this to the downside, the way that I look at it, there's more downside all the way down to 24,578 or lower, chat, which is Friday's daily candle low, right? So I'm not in a rush here. I need to wait to see how price reacts hanging out right below the opening range. So need to be patient here and let price kind of show you its hand, guys. But I would say if you're a bear, obviously back inside of the opening range is not good, right? If you start to get candle closures back inside, basically back above 24,711, that's not great if you're a bear, guys. Because that's signaling almost either a reversal back to the top of the range or at least, or maybe just some consolidation inside of the opening range, right? You want it to basically pull away at this point and flush. We've already had a break below the opening range. You had a push right back into it. You had a rejection off the EMA. So in theory, this should, if we're going to continue lower, you want to see some momentum step in and flush through 692 level. Current candle so far looks pretty good. You got a minute and 30 seconds left. So we'll see how this thing closes out. Down goes Fraser. Oh, man. Yeah. I mean, hey. 1 hour chart looks bearish, right? The 4 hour chart looks bearish. And like I said, guys, 24,570 level could be in play here. Now this will be basically the first candle that you had a nice size body close below the opening range low, right? This will be the first candle, guys, if it's able to do that. So let's see what happens in the next 40 seconds here. Don't fight the trend, yeah. So, yeah, the trend right now, obviously we're selling off, guys, right? So, but like I said, if we pop back inside of the opening range of 24,711, we pop back above that, that's not great. Right now, the momentum is to the downside, guys. Like I said earlier, there's nothing right now telling me to get long at all, right? To be honest. So what's going to happen here? Who's going to win the battle? New 30-minute candle just opened. It does have a top wick already formed. So is that enough momentum? Basically a trap, right? Was that a big enough trap, guys, to take this thing lower to the downside? So if I got short here, my stop would have to be back above the previous candle's high, guys. But looks like a flush is in play here. It's just moving a little slow, but we'll see. Look at the reaction, guys, right? This is what I'm saying, right? So it's like the further you move away from in this higher time frame, man, this 1 hour chart looks like there's a lot of downside to come. Just a matter of when, guys. Right? So, but wouldn't be surprised if they flush this, but it's just taking its time. Got to be careful. $15-minute chart so far is rejecting the opening range low, but there's a ton of time left, guys. Look at the pullback that's starting to happen here. 24,578 is a level of interest if they really get it going to the downside. Make no mistake about it, guys. You had a rejection of the 14 EMA. You had selling pressure down, right? Basically lower highs and lower lows, which is classic downtrend price action. Just remains to be seen if they're going to snap this thing back or they're going to continue. Up 23,000 today, Sub-Zero? Wow. How many, what are you, how much size are you trading, sir? Congrats. Yeah, it's right now, like I said, guys, there's no longs in play for me. I think this is a slow bleed to the downside. Well, clearly that's what's been happening, right? It's been a slow bleed to the downside, chat. But I mean, you'll have to see what happens. But I wouldn't be long biased unless we're back above. And as I say that, we get a reaction, right? You gotta love it. Wouldn't be bullish bias, guys, unless we can get back above basically the 14 EMA. And they could very well snap it, right? We've seen that when NQ does what it wants, guys. We don't control the market. Right? I'm fully aware of that, and you have to be okay with that, right? Right now, the momentum is to the downside. It is because we had rejection off these lows, right? The low of the opening range candle, 24,711, etc. But they're having a hard time flushing this, guys. Yep, that candle right there. 5-minute chart. Very interesting. D-Money, I don't normally brag, but I'm up $15 today. Let's go. Yeah, it's just so right now you will want this rejection, right? You want more. You want more of a sell-off now, guys. But like I said, if it pops back inside of the opening range, that's not great for bulls, or sorry, for bears, because you want continuation. Uptrend move here of about, all right, about a 26-point pop. So is this another like V-shaped recovery, guys, that send this thing back, right? Sends it up to put in a, to re-challenge the high of the range? We'll see. Little wonky wonk action here. Right back to the opening range low, guys. All right, so there's a reaction, right? Bearish reaction off of 24,000, 711 area. Ranging for the rest of the day? Yeah, it could. It very well could, to be honest. It very well could. If most of the money is sitting at the RB levels, then we'll move towards them on a day like today where there's low volume. I mean, could be right. Yeah, guys, I mean, it's just got to make a decision, right? One-hour chart right now. Starting to form a bottom wick as well. 30-minute chart starting to push up here. You gotta love it. All right, so having a hard time here, guys. Hanging out right below 24,711. Opening range, 15-minute candles, opening range low. Does the sell-off continue down to 683? That's the question, guys. Or lower. It's looking like it, right? All right, so yeah, guys, shorts are in play here, right? You got to say, if this candle, 5-minute candle closes like this, that's a nice reaction off of bearish reaction, guys, off of this level, right? So you would have to say that. See what happens in the next 8 seconds here. All right, so it's getting they're giving some trickery here, chat. right back up, right on that the current 5-minute candle. You had a rejection, now you're getting some trickery right back up. So Kind of ranging right below the opening range candles low. So this is that nasty nasty price action, chat, right? You gotta love it. Glad I got out of 80s. Yeah, because it's so these lows down here, guys, new lows. I mean, there's probably a lot of people right now that just got spooked, right? Because price pushed right back up instead of the continuation to the downside. Figuring that 600 level or lower probably was in play, and then look at the pop right back up, guys. So yeah, this is some trickery going on here. Typical NQ, guys. Shorts were looking good there, and then you got to push right back up on the current 5-minute candle. 23 points plus. And if they pop this, guys, back inside the opening range, I would say look out, right? Because that's kind of breaking down exactly the kind of day that we're having here, that it's turning into. And it looks like that's what they want to do, guys. So every low that's being put in, the next candle is basically pushing it right back up. Think about that, guys. That's basically what's happening here, right? Every low, so a new low gets put in, and then the next candle, because here you had a low, new low, guys, and then the next candle snaps back up and puts in a higher high. And we're right back at the opening range. This candle barely put in. Let's see here. Let me check something. All right, so 682.75. Yeah, what's interesting here, guys, you had equal lows on the past two 5-minute candles. Previous two 5-minute candles. You had equal lows put in, guys. So that's very interesting, because a lot of times that's reversal price action, guys. D-Money, you was short? No. So yeah, I think this sums it up, chat. Probably smart to, because we're right back at that opening range now. If you got short down here at 24,680, you probably got stopped. More than likely, right? And we just closed back inside the opening range, guys. So I would say keep an eye out here. Now, if it turns over, yeah, I mean, right? But very interesting price action here, to say the least, guys. So I would say be careful. Can't get away from the opening range, guys. Not as of yet, anyway. And the top of the range, 773, could be in play here because of the equal low that was put in, guys, right? A lot of times you see that reaction and then you'll get a pump, pretty good pump to the upside. So not ideal to say the least, chat. Look at this pump. Look at this pump, guys. And this is why I was saying, right? Because a lot of times when you see that, those equal lows, guys, you'll get a huge reaction back the opposite direction. And that's what's happening. So I'm gonna call it here, guys. There's not much to do here. Birkin, I'm not in a trade because the price action doesn't make sense, sir. That's why I'm not in a trade. We just had we finally had a rejection of the opening range, and now we're right back in it. That's not how price, right? If you're a momentum trader, so I'm not gonna trade that, man. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. Yeah, like, so this could be this is almost doing like a V-shaped recovery type setup, guys, right? In my opinion, we should have probably sold off at 1040 when you had that rejection right off the opening range candles low of 24,711, guys, right? That's why I'm saying it doesn't really make sense, because all of a sudden you got a bullish engulfing candle and then you got to pop right back inside the opening range. So that's why, right, if the momentum is to the downside, why are we back inside the opening range as an example, right? And as I say that, we kind of sell right back off. So do me a solid, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do, as NQ decides now that it wants to sell back off, right? You gotta love it. Reaction right out the 14 EMA, guys. So far, right? So in my opinion, this is basically trapping both sides, right? It's trapping longs, it's trapping shorts. So that's why you have to make a decision if it's something you want to trade, guys, right? So this EMA, right? 24,728 was a level that bulls want to basically overtake, and then there's more continuation, right? If they can't overtake it, then there's going to be a lot of selling pressure stepping into the market, guys. but it's not necessarily matching. Right, price action is turning bearish, then it turns bullish, then it turns bearish, and that's what I'm saying, right? So I'm gonna call it here, guys. Tomorrow's another day. We'll be back, never fear. Tomorrow is near, so we'll be back, guys, hopefully with some better price action, meaning that price is in momentum, guys, right? Meaning that it picks a direction and it's putting in momentum in that direction, meaning that lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, as an example, chat. So right now, scalp action. And you know, so maybe I'll scalp some of this, but it's basically, guys, every drop that's happening, they're able to push price right back to the EMA, and then it rejects the EMA, and that's the short, right off the EMA right now. That's what I'm seeing. So like, if you got short here, as an example, this is why I'm saying it doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, you got short at 24,686. You were up about 8 points, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you got a 40-point candle that probably stopped you out. If you held it for 50 points, it stopped you out, and now it's rejecting and selling back off the 14 EMA. So, I mean, that's what I'm seeing, right? So maybe a quick scalp, right, would pretty much sum it up, guys. But these accounts, nevertheless, we're up $735 on 2 accounts, and I guess slippage. So you're up right at $2,100 and some change, guys, right? $2,200. So we'll see what happens. You got until 1 o'clock today, guys. Some of these prop firms, keep an eye out for the rules for your prop that you're trading, because a lot of these guys, maybe they're closing 15 minutes before, right? 12:45 as an example. So keep that in mind, guys. What is your plan for the rest of the day? Yeah, I got to get my daughter today, chat. So there's no daycare today. Let me switch to the YB for that, guys. Right? Shout out to the daycare. They're closed. You already know that, guys. And guess what? There's a $30 fee for my daughter had a Valentine's Day party last week. $30. Don't you fear. Right? $30, and then they're closed today. So, and guess what, guys? You're paying for the full week. You already know. Let's go. I don't know. Probably, yeah. She's probably watching little Rachel Miss Rachel right now, guys. Never fear. So you gotta love it. But yeah, tomorrow, guys, we'll be back. I'm not sure. Keep an eye out on the channel, because I'm not sure of the schedule, guys. I don't know if I know PW's back tomorrow. I know he has fishing towards the end of the week. So I'm sure tomorrow he'll probably be rocking out here at the BDH. So make no mistake about it. So, but nevertheless, chat, I appreciate the support on obviously on a holiday here. So we're at 2,300 likes, guys. Do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button on the way out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. And I would say, guys, if they're gonna flush this thing, right, just be careful here, because these little drops, that's happening, they're getting bought right back up, and then you're having to basically short right off the 14 EMA right now, right? That's what I'm seeing, guys. So if you're getting short too low, and your stop's not wide enough, you're gonna get chopped here, and then you're gonna watch it go in your direction, right? So what time does the market close? 1 o'clock is the standard time. However, some prop firms, guys, are saying 12:45, so just keep that in mind. So tomorrow, guys, we'll be back. Don't you worry. Another day trying to make a little money. So that'll be the game plan, guys. So obviously we'll be streaming tomorrow at 9 a.m. Keep an eye out on the channel for you know, specifics as far as, I don't know if we're doing a joint stream yet, or if you know what that looks like. But 9 a.m. we'll be back trying to make a little money, guys. So I appreciate the support, guys. As always, you guys rocking out with me on a holiday. And tomorrow's another day, chat. So if I take something, it'll probably be a scalp here and there, guys, to be honest. And that'll be it. It'll be in and out quick because of what's going on with price action. So I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Either way, we gone.